funky dog head BU boy. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. I'm out here just trying to talk to y'all and y'all. Oh, you took me off the air. You took me off the air. I don't know who you are, but you took me off the air. You cut my mic and you cut my camera. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's crazy. What's up, guys? Come on back, man. Come on back. That's crazy. So look, you did what we were talking about secret societies. Apparently, if you say too many words at once that make sense, they'll take you off the air. As you can see, I was making a lot of sense right now. Whole lot of sense, right? Made a lot of sense tonight. I made so much sense tonight, they had to cut my mic and cut my feed, right? And I'm not even on one platform. I'm on someone else's streaming platform. I'm not on just one singular platform right now. This is how I know. This is how I know. So for you people watching, you make sure that you guys rock with me on Rumble, man. They even cut my Rumble feed. So you just gonna make me go strictly to Rumble. Because clearly you could cut me from Talk Studio, but you can't cut me from Rumble. Rumble would have never done this. I don't care. What I said about secret societies is true. I have the literature. If I was making sense, then so be it. But if you weren't doing so wrong, you wouldn't have to hide. Now, would you? No. That's crazy, guys. Conversation was getting good too. Conversation was getting good. Thank God it came back to the feed. I had to come back in. Yeah, man. Yeah, Chris. They didn't like what I said tonight. You know, I would guess who that probably was. If I had to assume, it was probably Facebook and YouTube disconnecting themselves or so, just disconnecting from in general. It happens, guys. That hasn't happened in a while. I don't think I've been banned from a feed in a long time, like where they cut my feed in mid show. And they're kicking all of you guys out of my show right now. All I'll say is that truth shall set you free. I'll say that much. Yeah, Chris, that's what I got taken off air. The truth will set you free, man. And the truth is that the secret societies are really out here, bro. And the truth is that if it wasn't such a huge thing, it wouldn't be a problem. Now I gotta go look back and see what Facebook's gonna do tonight. Pretty sure something's coming down the pipeline for me real soon. All right. So I'll say this, right? The information is there for everybody to go find. The information is there for everyone to go see. There is nothing hidden about these people. There is nothing that we can't find out about these people. With the invention of the internet, and yes, they are using it against us, and yes, it was created and founded through DARPA. Just like Bitcoin was founded through DARPA, and a lot of other things have been founded through some questionable groups. I'll tell you this. Only way they're gonna get out of this is if they hit the switch. That's the only way. That's their only option. I don't care. I said it. The only way they're getting out of this whole situation is they flip the switch and they got to follow through on a lot of things. It is what it is, man. Because just sitting right here, I didn't say anything anti-Semitic. I didn't say anything crazy. We were talking about secret societies and my feed cut off. So that lets you know we talking right now. We out here cooking with grease right now. It's hot. It got hot in here, and they was like, not you. Oh, not you. You won't use your voice. Not you. You not gonna tell them how to do it. Think about this. Think about everything I've ever talked about, guys. Think about everything I've ever talked about. Think about how many times this has happened. This only really happens when I get the cooking on here. And when I'm cooking, I'm cooking. You cannot hide. You will not win. And if you do, then damn it, we still gonna be here with the bullshit. With it. That's all I'm saying. Because I didn't say anything crazy. I was sitting here merely talking about how to hit those pockets. How you hit those pockets? You sit down. You stop playing the game like I said. But apparently my voice was getting out there and it was projecting. They had to pull it. They can't let nothing like this happen. That's why I rock with Rumble, because my feed's still rolling. I had to come back in there and it picked right on up. So nah. This is how this goes. This is censorship. Nothing was said of ill will. There were no attacks on anybody. We kept it completely unbiased, and I gave you receipts. And what they do, what are the things that I get? I'm paying my subscription and you cut me off, Talk Studio. Ah. So this is all I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. If you open your eyes, you can see them. If you follow the information, follow the money, you can see them. You can find them. They're out in the open every day. And I'm not calling for violence. I'm calling for my people in America to sit down and quit playing the game. Their heads are so far reaching, folks just don't realize it, how everyday life is entrenched and controlled. That was before major tech. I get your anger. Your ex. Yes, my anger. Because I'm not saying anything of I'm not spewing hate. I'm not spewing anything like that. We're talking about history and information that's readily available to anyone looking for it. Anybody looking for this information can find it. So if it's ready, it's waiting on us to consume it. It's waiting on us to open up. It's waiting on us to see it. It's waiting on us. This is why they want to burn books. This is why they want to do all this stuff. This is why they're pushing all these narratives down our children's throat. This is why they're doing these things. Point blank, period. This is the only reason we have these problems right now, is because someone else is creating the problems. We are not that messed up as a group of humans to where we cannot get along. This is not us. That's them. Sure. Are we perfect? Not as a nowhere, not as a race, not even close. But we deserve a chance to fucking prosper. We deserve a chance for our children to grow up without indoctrination into whatever belief system you want us to believe in. We should all have the right to grow our own food. We should have our own right to bear arms. We should have our own right to enjoy existing without being in debt and enslaved through it. Is that wrong to say out loud? How is that so wrong? How? It's an idea. It's what human existence is all about. But I guess in this plane and in this dimension and the principalities and whatever you want to call these folks, that's just too much like right. Just too much like right, guys. Because if it was that, it is that easy. It is that easy to fix all of this, and we could be the most prospering group in the universe. I bet you whatever's out there floating in the other dimensions would come over here and be like, you guys have exceeded our expectations. But no, we out here trying to figure out what a boy and girl is. We got secret societies, banking enslavement, financial debt. That's crazy, man. Now, if I got on here and I talked about Drake and Kendrick Lamar beefing, I talked about that for 3-4 hours right now. I probably have all the views in the world. But see, I don't want to talk about the industry like that because it's too easy. That's easy. I can see that. Entertainment industry is the lowest part of the totem pole. That's nothing. That's just controlled opposition and psyop. We can all see that. So that's why I don't talk about entertainment, because it's too easy. You're too dirty at that level. It's too easy to see. We can see it. It's plastered everywhere. Why talk about the obvious? Why? Because I assure you, I get on here and talk about sports, views. Get on here and talk about doing hair views. I get on here and talk about ignorant nigga shit, and I said it because I can say it. I get on here and talk about ignorant nigga shit, and I get all the views in the world, but I'm not. I actually can't stand that shit, and I come from it. Like, I think we all should be better as a group of people. White, black, blue, brown, purple, green, turquoise, fuchsia. I don't give a good goddamn. I think we should all stop with the psyops and be smart and build our homes back again. I said it. Sue me. I'm not a conservative, I'm not a liberal. I'm just a decent human being trying to make something of himself. And in this entrenched world of secret society and filth and horse shit, like, I gotta sit here and get on here and talk to y'all. And when I start talking too much, you want to pull me off my own show. Man, all I gotta say is you guys keep an eye out, see it for what it is. All I'll say, and I'm gonna leave you on this thought tonight, is that we're better as a group of people. We're better than this. We've always been better than this. It's the people leading us that's the problem. You cut the head off, the rest of the body will be all right. And at this point, you need to get rid of them. I'll say it just because you cut my damn live tonight. You cut my live off. So this is why I'm gonna be candid with you tonight. All right. You cut my stream, you cut my feed, you fucking with me. For what? For what? I ain't bothering nobody. I ain't pushing no warmongering. I ain't like these other content creators, and I ain't taking shots at no one specific. I'm just saying there's certain content creators out here that fearmonger y'all, that try to clickbait people. I don't do it. I'm just not into it. I won't do it. Right? I try to give you stuff that you can regularly find. I even send you the books myself. You hit me up on the email. I ain't tripping. I just find it eerily strange how if I was talking about K Dot and Drake, my views would be 50, 60 likes everywhere and all this stuff, talking about stupid shit. But the moment I talk about American history and secret societies, we want to be sensitive. If you weren't wrong, you wouldn't hide it. If you weren't wrong, you wouldn't hide it. I'm not perfect. I'm saying maybe the people in charge could maybe have some common sense and a little bit of character and maybe fix this for us, but that's too much like asking for right. Too much like asking for too much. No, I obviously don't have corporate sponsorship. Clearly not. Because if I did, I'd be on here able to say whatever the hell I want to say. And would nobody bother me about it. But, because I'm not one of those guys, I don't get that. I don't get the sponsorships, you know. So if you're watching and you see what happened tonight, if you're on Rumble tonight and you saw it, hey, let you know I'm a regular person. Clearly, I'm not one of their puppets because they had to cut my feed. Everybody else feed work. Why my feed don't work? You know what? That's what I think. Laughter, 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 laughter. Shots fired tonight. Secret societies aggravated the algorithms and they had to cut my feed. Shots fired. Mwah! Love you all. Thank you. Right? That's crazy, man. All I'll say, this is what I keep saying. This is all I'm gonna say, man. I'm just like, damn. We still out here bothering people talking. Like, that's like you walking up in my conversation and be like, hey, what are you talking about? None of your damn business. Who are you? I don't even know you. You wouldn't walk up on me in a regular day and say something. Like, these people won't walk up on you and be like, hey, saw what you were talking about. No, they play the subversion game. They gang stalk you until you make a poor choice, and then they get you arrested and you go to prison for like 200 years and they put you in solitary confinement. Yeah, it's happened to a lot of people. They got bad habits, guys. It's not hard to tell. Okay. So all I'll say is this. I'm gonna leave you with this thought tonight. stand up as a whole, stand for something, and sit down when it's time to sit down and hit them where it hurts, baby. Hit them pockets. Don't hit the votes. Don't hit the means of control. Hit the means of power, money, the religion. Because I'm gonna tell you now, anybody who wrote the book of demonology and turns around and writes the Bible don't mean you no good. I'm gonna leave you with that thought tonight. Secret societies are real. And before I go, to the person who cut my feed or whoever's watching, you cut my feed, you can eat a dick. You have a good night.